Today, we've reached a new level of degeneracy. As if it wasn't enough seeing these NPCs dance no matter which public place you're in, now we even have nurses and medical professionals doing this shit while they're supposed to be saving our lives. You know, I was so happy when I heard that TikTok was going to get banned, because my entire impression of every single thing on TikTok is just shit like this. This is Lucretia Koyen, and she was the nurse that was seen twerking on the heads of these two elderly disabled men. Two elderly disabled men that were supposed to be under her care and attention. I don't even know what's most shocking, the fact that she thought this was okay, or the fact that she thought it would be a good idea to post this all over TikTok for the whole world to see. The world is so cooked. Every single thing now is just about clout. And this girl is literally the Johnny Somali of nurses. Imagine being a nurse for disabled elderly men and not even being able to feed them their medications and take good care of them without having to record yourself twerking on their faces. Literally your ass on their face.
No! God,
taking a video of it and posting it for the whole world to see. The one silver lining from all this is that it looks like the trash took itself out, because if she didn't incriminate herself and post it for the world to see, we wouldn't have known that shit like this was actually going down. She did this to two different patients. One was on a wheelchair and another one was in a bathtub. So once these videos went viral and the whole world got to see how good of a nurse this girl really was, you'd think that she would apologize, right? Make some sort of public statement saying that she had no idea what she was doing, she just wanted to chase some clout, and she had no idea that she was doing something that would be considered such a horrible thing. But no, of course that's not what she did. What narcissist that films herself twerking on her patients' heads will ever apologize for anything? Check out her apology.
It's not what it is. Trust and believe. All I gotta say for now is angles play a big part, but we're gonna get into that another time.
No matter the angle, you can clearly see her crotch area is on his forehead.
Oh my god. You guys heard that, right? It's the angle. So everything is the angle, okay? So if today I get into a car accident, you hit another car, it's okay, like there's nothing wrong. It's just the angle, you know, it's just the angle. Yo, dude, why do you hit my car, man? Bro, what are you talking about? I didn't hit your car, it's just the angle. It's just the angle, can you chill? It's just the angle, bro. So remember this, guys, it's completely normal and fine and okay to twerk and sit on your disabled elderly patient's face.
Lucretia Koyen is her real name, 19 years old.
Bro, what happened to her hair? Oh my god. What happened to her hair?
Charged on Tuesday with exploiting a disabled person. This is her dancing on top of what's believed to be her male patient, sitting in a bathtub. As the music plays, she reaches in her scrubs, pulls out pills, and gives it to him before the video abruptly shuts off.
That is actually mad. I thought the dancing part was like bad enough already. Bro, he's literally, look at this guy. He's literally lied down like a seal and he can't even move. And he's making him like sit up like this and like eat his pills. Like, what is wrong with her? Why can't you just do your job normally, man? If you want to dance, like do your f***ing dance like later. Like at least give him his medicine properly. Why can't you even give him his medicine properly? Anyways, I'm sure all of this must be really worth it to her, because not too long ago she got arrested. She might be facing over 20 years in prison just for this alone. And there's more charges that haven't even been accounted for yet. Can you imagine if one of your parents was sick and they're in a nursing home and a nurse was supposed to take care of them, and unfortunately the nurse that they got assigned was this donut over here. And imagine you on TikTok and you're just scrolling through TikTok and you see this donut trying to get clout by twerking on your parents' face. Could you just imagine that? Like just think about it for a second. The fact that so many cases like this could have happened but just didn't get found out because like those people didn't end up incriminating themselves. She also ended up getting lots of backlash online because tons of people pointed out that these elderly people didn't even give consent to be filmed, much less having videos of them being twerked on posted online. And so she replied with this.
Non-verbal, trust and believe, he's verbal. And if he's not verbal to his kins, then I don't know what's going on over there. But around here, he be verbal. And I got proof. What you say?
Can I get my hug?
You want to get a hug?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think she knows the difference between being able to speak and being able to think and give consent. Bro, the patient just made some kind of sound. He didn't even say yes, man. Oh my god. Just because they can speak doesn't mean they can consent. Like if they can say yes to taking medicine, it doesn't mean that they're mentally fit to say yes to having their videos taken of them being twerked on and posted online. You literally know she's doing this for clout, because just look at the hashtag she uses in her TikTok. Nurses dancing on patient's head. So as you guys can see, it says on the 23rd of January in 2025, the Loganville Police Department was made aware of a viral video posted to social media depicting a female dancing in a provocative manner above a disabled person who was seated in a chair. A criminal investigation was initiated which resulted in the execution this morning of both a search warrant and an arrest warrant for the female, who was identified as Lucretia Cohen, 19 years old, of Loganville, Georgia. She has been charged with 1 felony count of violation of exploitation of a disabled person, and she was booked and transported to Walton County Jail without incident. Look at her during her mugshot, bro. She's smiling. She's literally smiling. She looks like she doesn't care, man. So right now, police are still investigating this whole situation, and she was just released after paying a bond of $7,500. So right now, the one charge that she has against her is exploitation of a disabled person, and that charge alone carries a sentence of 20 years in jail and a $50,000 fine. So can you imagine, just based on this charge, she could go to jail for 20 years and have to pay 50 grand on top of that, which honestly, as crazy as this sounds, I think might be a little bit too much, like, for this particular situation. I know she messed up, she did something stupid. She definitely did something she shouldn't have done, but I think 20 years is a bit too heavy for that. Can you imagine being 19 and making a mistake like this and sitting in jail for 20 years though? Like, as much as I think she has to get punished for sure, I think 20 years is a little bit too long. She's gonna be 39 by the time she comes out. Oh my days. She looks chill though, she's just laughing and smiling in her mugshot, man. Police said they followed up with the elderly victims in the videos, and thankfully both of them were fine and they don't seem to have any signs of trauma. I feel the craziest part of this whole story though is the fact that the cops don't even know if she's licensed or not. They're still trying to figure out if she is a medical nurse or not, which means that in the video when she was giving medicine to the patient, technically she wasn't even licensed to do that.
SNL Healthcare is listed here as a nursing care agency. It's based in Loganville, Georgia, which is about an hour east of Atlanta. The owner, Mary Nayu, listed here on the National Provider Identifier Database.
Please leave your message for Mary Nayu.
We called. She has not returned our calls or email for comment. It's also been reported too that Mary is Krisha's mother.
There we go. Now it's starting to make a bit of sense. A nurse that has no license that's twerking on her patient's head. Of course, it's her mom's clinic. That's why she's doing all this. Man, I feel like her mom should get in more trouble though, because she hired a nurse that wasn't even licensed, man. What if she gave like the wrong medicine to like one of the patients, and then the patients like ended up dying or something? Like, that is a whole nother huge lawsuit right there, man. What's gonna happen, I have no idea because the investigations are still pending. But if you guys do want an update or a follow-up video on it, let me know and I'll definitely be sure to make one. Because honestly, I'm really curious to see what happens to her as well. If you guys like this video and want to see more content like this, please smash the subscribe button and give me a huge thumbs up. And I'll see you guys in the next one.